Oh, shit.
I'm sure thousands.
Thousands. I do it every freaking Tuesday. What are you talking about?
That baby goats. Fuck. That's some of the 613 commandments in the Bible. One of them. Don't boil your baby goat in its mother's milk. Fucking awesome.
No, but we'll coat chicken in their offspring. Egg wash. I will bathe you in your offspring.
Yeah, wrap you in your baby and cook you.
but I'll tell you what, both of them are dangerous, but the fundamentalists, I think, would be worse. Because they're more literal. They think that, Jesus is coming back with an AK-47.
Well, it is a smaller, decreasing group, thank goodness.
It needs to be. Cause
they're fighting real hard. They got too much money and too much time, but they're really fighting hard to keep their spot.
Yes.
Matter of fact, that was one I read. Fundamentalists are making a pitch to take over the Methodist Church. Because the Methodists have been liberal. They let women preach and the like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they've got a fundamentalist movement that is trying to drop the hammer and say, that's not biblical. You're not biblical. This fucking church is sucking. We got to change it.
See, and which is unfortunate because that's...
Well, they're talking about it. The ones that were made, sensible people saying, I guess I'll have to find another church.
Good luck.
Well, they're not fighting them.
No, and that
I've heard people say the liberals are worse than the evangelicals because they won't fight it. They know they're nuts. Damn. They're fucking nutty as hell. Yeah. But they'll just walk off from the fight because they don't want the conflict. And they love conflict. They'll get in your face and tell you spit and everything else because they think they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, the liberals need a backbone. The liberal Christians.
The liberal Christians need to get a backbone and say, no, we're not listening to your shit. This is how we're keeping it.
Well, why do they need to take over the Methodist Church? Well, they're
no shit.
To me, it seems pretty simple. Because the buildings are already there, and the evangelicals are decreasing in numbers. They can convert an entire sect of Christianity to evangelical. Buildings are there. The money's coming in. You can take over, and it didn't cost you anything.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. It's a numbers game. Well, the church will split, and there'll be a bunch of them say, no, we're not doing this evangelical shit. So you'll have a United Methodist something, and then a United Evangelical Methodist. Fuck you.
It'll be the Second Methodist Church of the Holy Rolling. Yeah, it's like
the Southern Baptist was formed, 1845?
Yeah.
And their platform was slavery.
Yeah.
And they're still around today. They're
just
as popular. They're just the same fucking...
It's not changed any.
And I've heard some of the preachers say slavery wasn't so bad.
Oh, fuck.
We could bring that back.
And I find that pretty audacious that they would even have the nerve to say that.
I can't believe it. I have never heard them since, so they might have got shut down after that shit. But that's pretty bad. That's some shitty remarks.
That is. It's very shitty.
That's an ignorant man saying that. Very ignorant.
Very, very ignorant. You can't.
I guess
do
you
that.
go beyond. That's stupid. Ignorance is just lack of knowledge. That's stupid. You're asserting something that's just stupid.
Yes.
And the whole biblical thing of that is stupid. Yeah, it may have been great for that time, but they never denounced it anywhere in their book.
No, they didn't.
And fuck them.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
It is.
But, I've heard people say, well, the liberal Christians are as bad or worse because they're not shutting down the evangelicals, the fundamentalist evangelicals.
Well, in that sense,
I don't know that you can shut them down.
I don't think you can because they are very, very...
They're difficult to even educate out of it because they put their fingers in your ears and go, nah, 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 nah. They don't want to hear anything you got to say. Nope. I know I've talked to them, and they just shut down. I don't talk politics. Well, my Jesus is right, and there's nothing you can say to change it. And then that's it. You're done.
It's like, well, then your Jesus is different from this guy's Jesus, and this guy's Jesus
well, his
is different
Jesus
from
is
those
wrong.
two Jesuses.
They're wrong. I'm right. I'm the Christian. They're not Christians.
But
only people that believe, no, they're not Christians. You'll get that every fucking time. They're not Christians because they don't adhere to this doctrine like I do.
Yeah.
It's like Westboro Baptists. They're all not Christians. They're going to hell because they don't adhere to it like we do.
That's right.
It's like, fuck.
But you're not allowed to join them, though. That's more of a family.
Calvinists, I think everything's predestined. It doesn't matter what you do today or tomorrow, and you think you got free will, you don't. It's already been done. God already did it when he invented it. created everything. It's already done. It's just,
and that's a pretty
it's just a formality. Well, it's stupid.
It is.
That's totally stupid.
That's pretty dumb.
You're taking the responsibility out of everything you do and saying, well, God did it. I didn't do it.
Shit.
And God ordained that to be done when He created
He
it.
wanted it to happen that way.
I'm oversimplifying, but no, I've heard that in school. We got taught, this was back in the 60s and early 70s, and we got different religions thrown at us. We could learn about Hindus, Muslims, different sects of Christianity, from Catholic, Calvinist, Protestant, Lutheran.
Oh, wow. And
when I was in grade school, we had to say the Lord's Prayer every day, and that stopped because in 63 or 4, wasn't that when they stopped the prayer in school, being led by teachers?
Yeah.
First grade teacher, she made us say the Lord's Prayer every day. That was 64, 65, they made her quit. Second grade, I didn't, no more. And then in high school, but I'm sure this teacher was atheist. She was a history teacher. And she taught all the religions.
Oh, okay.
And I remember her asking questions like, "How do you think that fits into the world and all?" And she was a Lutheran, or at least her husband was.
Yeah, her.
They went to that church, but I don't think she was religious at all, not even a little bit. She was a very good teacher too.
So that's where you get the education. Will sometimes, because if she understood about different religions, like, wait a minute, this doesn't.
and all kids should be aware of that. I mean, there should be in history. Goddamn, how much history is religion?
Oh,
the Dark Ages were caused by religion. Because you wouldn't let anybody read. Nobody's allowed to read or write.
Yep.
Except our clergy, and that's it.
And that was it.
And they're going to teach you in Latin, so you can't understand a word they're fucking saying.
Yeah, no shit.
It's like, how fucking stupid can everybody be? Well, they made them as stupid as they could, and they're trying to do it now.
Yeah, and they're still trying.
DeVos is killing education. Trump's killing education. They don't. Greitens, our own fucking governor, now they've got him shoved in the corner, but he's already done the damage. He's cut, college education funds. It's all cut. They don't want anybody. And I've heard the fundamentalists say they don't want this liberal college shit, because that's where they learn to be communist. That's all they teach there is communism.
Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Shit, they've got everything twisted to meet their supernatural bullshit. And the liberal Christians, they're okay with gays, liberals, the women preaching. They don't give a shit about all that.
Yeah.
They think they got a love for the Jesus, and that everybody should be good to each other, and those are all nice things.
Those are great things.
I mean, it's the same as Confucius, Buddha, all of them. It's like, we're supposed to live together.
Yeah.
They don't all apply it, but they don't do anything to hold their brethren down.
No, they don't.
As a matter of fact, the brethren is kind of like a creeping virus at times.
Yeah.
If they do this with the Methodist Church, they'll get some more membership, but I don't think they're going to get what they want.
No.
They think they're just going to turn the whole church into evangelical fundamentalists, and
well, they can think that if they want, but I don't see that happen.
A lot of them they like their women preachers, and they like the
they do
liberalism, and they're not going to knuckle down. They'll convert some, but
and those are the ones that would go out and then probably voted Democrat instead of Republican.
Well, they vote however they want. It's not how the preacher tells them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem. Those people vote as a block. It's whoever makes them the maddest and angriest, and scaredest. That's where they vote.
Yeah.
And that's where the evangelicals have done their damage, is fear and
yes,
anger.
Fear. The fundamentalists like to live off of fear.
And anger.
They want to get you angry, and they want to get you scared.
Yeah, they tell you all these mean old liberals are going to come kill you and take your guns and kill you and everything. I don't know of a one that's threatening anything. Hillary Clinton or anybody else has never threatened to do that.
Never threatened to do that.
But that's what they tell them. And these people, they tell them not to listen to the news and all because it's fake. And it's amazing. Trump's playing right. They're just loving this because you're not supposed to listen to any authority but them. And they're loving this. And this is, it's an attempt to go back to the Dark Ages.
It is.
I just hope they don't have enough wind. I'm hoping this Trump thing's over soon.
I really do. I really hope this is over.
DeVos needs to go so fucking bad. But you originally started out, and I took us on a goddamn other path. Which is most evil?
Yeah, which one? Which one's the worst of the two? I mean,
worst as far as anti-societal and all?
Yes.
evangelicals, no doubt about it. Fundamentalists are the worst.
See, I always thought that too.
Yeah,
I thought the fundamentalists.
You can't reason with them. No, most of your fundamentalists either completely believe in a God or will completely turn their back on the God. I mean, they run hot cold.
Yeah.
Liberals, you could probably talk to a liberal, excuse me, till you're blue in the face. I still like my God. It's okay. No, are they harmful? Depends on how they vote.
Yeah. That's going to be a big part of it.
If they vote against women's rights and things, then they're
harming.
They're harming like crazy.
But I think most of those liberal Christians, though, don't vote that way. But I could be wrong.
I really don't know how. Well, I don't know how.
I don't know. I don't know how they vote. I don't. Well, I know one person.
They didn't vote last election. I'll tell you that.
Well, I do know one person that he's kind of a liberal Christian. I would call him a liberal Christian in a way. I know that he told me so. Well, I wouldn't vote for Trump because he's the most immoral son of a bitch I've ever seen. He said, I can't believe other Christians would vote for him. Now, he said, I'm sure most of the other people that I've been to church with, they'll probably voted for him. He said, but I can't see that. But I said, well, you'd be surprised. I said, because that's the vote he got. He got the uneducated redneck vote. Which, I mean, I'm not saying redneck is, and the white supremacist votes.
You got that, and the evangelicals,
and the
fundamentalists, which aren't very much apart.
No,
most of them are white supremacists.
Yeah, most of them are the white supremacists.
And I'm sure some of them would argue and slap my face for saying it, but I've talked to them, and they're definitely white supremacists.
And they are.
They put up with these coloreds because they're there and they need their money, but they don't really see that they're going to not do anything. Fuck them.
Fuck. Yep.
I've heard the preachers say that. I've even heard the black preachers say shit like that. How can you be a black man and say that your own people that are you share your skin color with are all a bunch of idiots?
I don't know.
But they do. It doesn't make any sense.
It's
everywhere that people of different colors, which means absolutely fucking nothing, but when they have the same opportunities, the same school and all, they do as well, if not better.
Yes.
Sometimes better because they feel like they need to be better to fit in more or something, you know. Because we're mean to them as a rule, biggest part of us. No, it's all bullshit.
It is.
But liberals are better with that than the fundamentalists. Fundamentalists have some really... They believe blacks came with Noah's kid, the one that got kicked out, or
oh yes,
whatever it was, Ham.
Yeah,
like the Mormons and all that. They all believe blacks came from that offshoot they had to kick out. Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know.
There's just so much.
I've read the fucking book, but I hate it.
Yeah, so it's not worth remembering. I heckin' hate this shit.
There's not much in it to remember. So yeah, I've heard the arguments that. One of the biggest ones against liberals is because they don't try to police their own religion.
Yeah.
Well, they don't, because they live, you do your thing, I'll do my thing.
Yeah.
And that's the way this country should be, whether you're Christian or not
Christian or not, it should be.
Islamic or whatever.
Yeah.
You do what you do in your house. If you're out in public, don't be hurting people in your house. Don't be hurting people in public.
Yeah.
And what two consenting adults do, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's between them.
If two guys want to do sex in their house, if they're agreeable and it's consent, I don't care.
Yeah.
You got to be the age of consent and above, Women, same thing. If there's, if they want to have an orgy, it's not my problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
as long as they don't have my kid over there that's under the age of consent or something, or have the windows all open because I may not want to watch all of it. And then again, I might want to set a camera.
Yeah, you never know.
But yeah, most of your liberal Christians are that way. They will admonish you for cussing and stuff because they think words have power. And the meaning behind words do, but when you're using a fuck as an expression, fuck, shit, oh fuck, I'm a bad cusser because I get nervous and I just throw the words out. I don't mean a damn thing by them, but they think those words have supernatural powers.
Apparently.
I guess. And they don't.
Yeah.
If you're told all your life that it's a nasty word and that it'll make your ears fall off, then when you hear it, you tend to recoil. It's not my. I'm sorry. I try not to cuss around them. I shouldn't cuss as much on this fucking podcast, but I do.
Well,